Come on, Ben, we're late.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
My name is Ben Cohen. I am 15 years old and I attend the first year of scientific high school. In this short video, I want to tell you about the amazement of a digital native who suddenly and unexpectedly comes across the notion of space-time. That is the basis of many applications we use every day. Last month, my father drove me to an important football match far away from home. My father started talking and asked me if I know how does the GPS of my car works.
Do you know how the GPS takes you to your destination in such a precise way? Have you ever heard of Einstein? Do you know the concept of space-time allows us to get to the playing field? Have you ever heard of Einstein, Ben?
Einstein? What did it have to do with my game? I was already tense and nervous enough. My father started talking to me about the space-time relationship that is not constant and varies according to the intensity of the gravitational field. Again, I did not understand. Daddy, you give me a headache.
Einstein published his theory in 1905, but only in 1919 he could prove this experimentally, thanks to his colleague and physician, Eddington.
According to Einstein's theory of relativity, space and time deform in the vicinity of very massive bodies such as stars or planets, or when a body moves at such a high speed that is comparable to that of light. Space shortens and time slows down in such situations. Therefore, we can say that space and time are connected and can change according to circumstances and the reference system. Everything is energy and time becomes relative. Two subjects measured time in the same way if they were still, but their measurement changed if one of them moved relative to the other. Ultimately, time stopped being a constant. Happy 2015, happy 2043, happy 1330. The division between past, present, and future has only the value of stubborn human illusion. Time is only an illusion created by the human mind and of which man has become enslaved. As Einstein said, it is nothing more than a way of thinking, or rather a production of thoughts. In fact, it exists only in the human material dimension and is a creation of human thoughts. Moreover, he also stated, when a man sits for an hour with a beautiful girl, it seems like a minute has passed, but have him sit on a stool for a minute and it will seem longer than an hour.
But let's get back to us. To follow the trajectories of the cars, dozens of satellites have been launched into space with the geostationary orbit 20,000 kilometers away from the Earth. When we activate the navigator, the signal from our system connects to 4 satellites that follow the path we want to take. They guide us precisely, and I would say in a millimeter way, towards the destination, in any part of the world.
As my daddy reminds me, science is not at the service of either the angel or the devil. The use we want to make of it depends on us. At 20,000 kilometers away from the Earth, the intensity of Earth's gravitational field is much weaker. Therefore, according to Einstein's theory, time passes faster, and that's what those who put satellites into orbit and implement GPS navigation systems actually observed. If they had not introduced compensation system in the control software over long distances, the differences in measurement would have been more than 35 meters, with serious risk for traffic. So, on the way to the football field, I realized that a theory that had shocked the scientific community in the early 90s had actually guided us on our path. This fact makes me think about the importance of science to improve the quality of life on the planet. We finally got to the football game. I was a bit stunned, but I was sure that the ball was not heterodirected and that each football match lasted 90 minutes. Is that also an illusion?